morning, guys. What you got there?
I mean, I thought you asked for a banner for the shop.
Awesome.
I know you
Check
still-
that out.
That'll be sweet. Look good in our shop right there.
Heck yeah. Yay.
Anyways, good morning. We're back at it again today. It's gonna be another long day. We're gonna be filming and doing our thing all day, and trying to get Paul to do something today as possible.
Whatever. He jumped right into work, and then I made him hit his
I got
head.
tools in my hands. I'm working according to Chris Walker.
That is
Chris Walker
true.
said you have tools in your hand, you're working.
Awesome.
I'm working.
But I said the word. I'm gonna say it. Don't hit your head, smart car. And
I got a tool standing next to me. Does that
Oh,
count?
good lord. God, he's a jerk. Anyway, what? You forgot to say welcome to Outlaw.
Welcome to Outlaw Edge. Get the hell out of my day.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. All right.
That allowed you to drop. So I kind of, even though I was going from inside, I knew I was going down. So let's swing over and basically do what we were doing yesterday with me up on the inside. Oh, let's see if we get a good tap in.
Those are looking good. Babe, do you want Caleb to grind these welds when they're
Yeah, that all
cold?
needs to be ground real good. So. Oh, you got time, bro?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not. I
And
think
I'd like to do it like with that, and like maybe a die grinder or something small, so you don't burn through all day. Okay.
Hey, cool. That's awesome.
Back just a little bit.
About there.
Yep. Yep.
So what are you two doing?
He's pulling the door out for me because this a couple of the spot welds busted off when we were running that hammer on there. So.
Oh, no kidding. Okay, that makes sense though, huh?
Ready? Yep. I don't know if you can see that or not.
That one I saw it back there and have a hard time.
There, oh, you just had it. Yep.
Do something for
You got it. You got it. You got it. Yep.
That one burned in.
Yeah.
Are you getting more forward or not yet?
No, the.
So this is that brace?
Huh?
That's the brace that needed to go in there. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Held it awesome. And Rick was just finessing it a little bit. It almost looks shiny.
Yeah. It's gonna look yellow here in a minute. When we get done putting on.
Yeah, there's a lot of little divots and dots and stuff that need to get taken care of, huh?
Oh, we ain't got these holes welded up yet.
Yeah, that's what I was like thinking when we were looking at it. There's a lot of little things that need to get taken care of real quick. Because there's these two down here too. And these ones stay, right? That's for the trim. This is for the trim.
Yeah.
And this gets, these stay too, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Those stay. Yeah, it's just these.
All right, well, I will see if I can convince somebody to bring a welder over this way.
Don't take pictures of this. I am very unhappy. It came out looking like shit. It came out looking like shit.
Thank you. Oh.
It moved on us,
Oh, no. Oh, right. Yeah.
and Marco said, no, it didn't. And I'm like, yeah, I think it did.
Yeah,
And then we found out this morning it did move.
it did, huh?
So it goes downhill a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I see it right here.
Yeah.
Ah, dang.
You really see it.
So what are our options here? Leave it?
Drink more beer.
Drink more beer.
This is what happens when you do metal work sober.
I love it. Well, we'll try to figure out something here. All right. You got iron
You missed the spot.
You got an iron stomach?
So we gotta patch this piece in here now. Got this one up there.
There's in the doctor's office. First time I got sit and look at it.
Paul's blasting the door and he's got a little bit of waviness in there. He's working on that right now to get it all straightened out with the welder and whatever. So it's turned out good. What do you think so far?
Man, we come a long way.
Yeah, quick
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I mean though about you start on like 10,000 projects and it seems like they all just boom, boom, boom,
Right,
get together.
yeah.
But by the end of the day, we should be slinging mud, so should be all
My
right.
dream.
Yeah, well that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're gonna be slinging mud.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Danny's bad about not paying attention when I'm nearby and he starts to grab.
I was trying to pull it out some for you.
Just start me on fire.
So we got that panel put on. Now we're getting ready to weld it. We'll weld it across here and then grind it and smooth it out, and then we'll, clean up this area here. I cut this a little short here, but I'll just blast some weld in there, and then I'll do the spot welds down below, and then this stuff up here, push it up and weld it. And then we got a little patch panel here, and this is where that seam was originally, and the bodies, the way they come together, it's kind of jogged. So by the time we're done, that'll be nice and smooth transition.
Oh, you just got a little shackle rear up like that. You just tire them.
The Mustangs, you can get a decent amount of tire under the back and not have to cut anything. But the Falcons, you couldn't.
Yeah.
And they're built on the same platform.
I know.
Why is that? Oh,
Shout out to Rod Henry. Dangerously Delicious Pies. Do it, pie
That's his-
style.
do it pie style. That's awesome. That is like the thing. What kind of pie is the best pie of the pies?
Well, you ask that question, dude, everyone's gonna give you a different answer.
Really?
He makes this. It's a meatball pie, and it's these giant meatballs baked in a pie crust. Rod, you're off the hook on the meatball pie. He knows it. He doesn't do it too often. He did a beer sausage pie not too long ago that was really good. His crab quiche is good. All his quiches are good. I've never had a bad pie from him.
I love that. I am. I like pie, but I don't like pie crust. So then what do you do?
Oh no, you don't need the crust. It's just what everything's baked in.
It's just the thing. It's the packaging.
Yeah.
It's edible packaging. Okay, sir. What do you have going on here?
Welding.
You're welding. Did you get that line right?
No, it's not my car.
What did he say?
I believe he said it wasn't his car.
No, what did you ask then?
Have you got that thing right?
Oh, no. It's my car, so he's ain't really worried about it too much.
Uh-huh. We'll have to do a little more conversation about that, sir. Are you welding the door shut?
Yep.
Like, wait, his car's
General Lee's down there. Wrong car.
Oh my gosh, I have to tell you. So everybody is saying on my Facebook Live video of you guys taking off, why aren't the doors welded shut? Folks, that's why the doors aren't welded shut.
Exactly.
I mean, you could probably crawl in. I mean, I've seen you move around. You could crawl through the window.
I think I could crawl out, not in.
I'm pretty. Yeah, that's true. Well, no.
I'd scratch the paint.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't want
Well, I
that.
could raise a chair up maybe. Do it.
Oh yeah, get yourself nice and level.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass. Though that car is so much fun.
You know, like, you want 8 inch?
Yeah.
Quarter inch?
8 inch fine now. Hurry up.
Oh my gosh, be
I
nice.
sent you Rod Henry's information.
Uh huh.
He will ship you what he calls the Baltimore bomb, and go ahead and order up the Baltimore bomb. Have it sent up to you. You all right?
Got him.
Through the glove?
Damn. Oh yeah.
Your gloves don't even have holes in them.
Yeah,
It does now. It does now. Order up the Baltimore bomb. He'll ship it to you. Once you eat it, give me a call and say, yeah, that was good.
That was good. That's what I'll say. I got it. Are you using your paper cutter again?
Yeah.
I don't know what other ones he's shipping, but right now he's shipping Baltimore bombs anywhere in the United States.
He
Really?
ships pies?
Yes,
What?
yes.
How do you do that?
In a pie box?
He's got some deal worked out in these pie boxes, and he can ship them.
What if it goes upside down?
Plus, I have to stay off my butt.
What's your name, brother?
There was a pair of welding.
I got one right here.
Right there.
Right here.
Yeah, I sleep on my face. It's the only surface I don't use on a daily basis other than sleeping. So it's kind of keep from any pressure sores.
Want some gloves?
I can only sleep
No, thank
on
you.
the right side of my face. Period,
Trying to quit?
because my muscle turn this far is surgery. The only way I sleep, the only way I do this, and I don't know what kind of options I have for sleeping.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my left glove because I'm feeling a little zap.
Yeah.
The corner.
From
and
when your hands sweat off.
It shouldn't give me that little zap.
You got a little bit of welding to do, and you got to get your ass out of here. I'll get back on the road.
Yeah. Well, I'll get it. Yeah, didn't need to do that. I'll get it tacked in place, and then we'll try to get the bottom of that door to come a little straighter.
Yep.
And then, yeah, I'll get my ass on the road.
And then all the way back to Maryland, huh?
I'm gonna go to North Carolina first, over by the Virginia border, stop and see this guy on the blower parts, and then pick them up and head home.
Sweet. Well, you'll have to stay in touch. Let us know you made it home okay.
Oh, I will.
Smile. You're on camera. Oh, yeah. You talk all damn day long. As soon as I turn the camera on, you shut up.
Do what I really want to do.
Right?
That's what I do to cameras all the time.
So what's that General Lee got in it? What's it got for horsepower?
446 pack.
Holy
built
crap. That thing's ridiculous.
From the cam up, all top of line stuff and
And those header
cutouts.
cutouts, what brand are those?
I got it for Classic Industries, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know what the brand name is.
they sound good on there though.
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
And no problems with those cutouts? Because I was thinking about doing that like on Rogue.
No, the only problem I had was either, I can't remember if the wire pulled out of the plug, because there's like almost like a charger plug in them, or the cable burnt through. I don't remember which.
Something simple, electrical though.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just plug them back up. No, I know what it was. It ripped out of the wire ripped out of the connector.
Right.
And so we just.
And how long you had that generally?
5 years, January.
I love that you can drive it. You know,
Yeah.
you're in a wheelchair, but you can get in that sucker and tear it up.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
he
so
tears
sweet.
It up.
Yeah, he scared the hell out of me. I told him either slow down.
Yeah.
I told him to slow down, or I was
Yeah.
gonna beat his ass up.
Okay, but there's the thing. He's gonna tell you who responded. What the response was to getting on it.
Yeah. Arco's like, slow down. Hit 100, and she's like, we hit 100 yet? Yeah.
Yeah, that figures. She does the same thing in our car, so.
That thing gets there so quick.
Oh wow, right now.
Yeah, it's fast, man.
Yeah, I was at 90 like a blink of an eye. He's like, oh, we just hit 90. I'm like, we don't have it yet. I was like, oh, it's awesome.
We went back by that house this morning that we were looking at the other day that we went by.
Yeah.
We went and checked it out and looked at some of
Okay.
the old plantation houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And man, this place is pretty here.
I love it here.
Hell yeah.
I wish there was less people here.
I know, right?
It's a development coming for too long.
No kidding.
Oh, Jeff's here. We got to get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Paul is his favorite. Don't forget that.
I know. He's already told me 100 times.
I never told you.
Yay,
I just told Paul
Robert.
in front of you. That's all.
Another guy just showed up with this one. Thing's beautiful. Super clean though.
No, hell no, you're fine. Because if you did this, you know, and you don't have the oil can, so you're fine. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. No, that's the only thing I would be worried about is that body line. Okay.
Look at that. Nice job, Rick.
Well, we're not done yet.
You got Duragold there? Yeah. And the Dura block?
Yep.
Ding dong.
Using these before I use Lucky Block. So this knocks it down, so.
That'll work. And you've got to be so heavy-handed with this. At this point, you got to be so heavy-handed.
Yeah. I gotta get my mask.
Okay. Right.
You're gonna have to edit me working into a bunch of different
Oh, yeah. You got this. I'll make it work. I'll be like, oh, look. There's Caleb working again.
handicap is still at it over here.
We're stupid-bizing you and I.
And when we mean handicap, we don't mean he's in a wheelchair.
Oh, right.
Mentally challenged.
Which isn't bad either. That's awesome.
Actually, he's pretty smart because to figure out how to do things from that chair.
Heck yeah. Resourceful.
Yeah. I have got this stuff everywhere.
Oh, everybody does. When it takes a minute, you know. I think you're doing just fine. I mean, for what it's worth.
You hear that? She thinks you're fine.
Yep, that's what I do.
Keep circling.
Still needs a layer right here.
Just mixing right now. Gonna do that first and then we'll do this.
Gotta get a new disc. I got some in that box right there.
So we got a lot done on the car. Obviously it's not finished, but I want to thank these guys for letting us have the opportunity to come up here and bond with them and hang out with them. You know, the camaraderie and the brotherhood and everything, hanging out with them the last couple of days, being here and working our asses off with this on the car. And I want to thank you guys for your service. You know, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys doing this for us. And come over here, babe, so you're a little closer. And do you have anything to say?
Man, you know, just thank you all for coming. I mean, we did 6 months worth of work in 2 days. You know,
You
so
guys killed it.
I mean,
That was awesome.
that put us miles ahead because you know our goal is to try to make Tamco take over in May.
Yeah.
So, you know, so we got the row bar guy coming next week to put row bars in. Well, to help us put row bars in, but you know, to do the same kind of a thing. You know.
Oh,
So,
fantastic.
but yeah, you all killed it, man.
Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys letting us do this, you know, coming up here and hanging out with you guys, and you guys are like family now. I mean, it's fun to hang out and everything, so.
So we'll be here at Christmas.
What's that?
We'll be here at Christmas opening presents.
Well, somebody's here, you might as well stay.
I gotta go get my kids and my dogs.
But hopefully we can make it to the Tamco takeover in May. I mean, hopefully we can get it, you know, over there to, if these guys can bust their ass and get this car done and get it over there.
It'll
fun
be
to-
there.
Yeah, it'd be fun to go see it, you know, go check
Yeah.
it out at the show and whatever.
Well, my plan is to drive it up to your all's place. You know, come up
Yeah.
see you all, go by and see Bishop. You know, at the Bishop Performance
Yep.
Transmissions. You know, and then
So when you get there to our place and Bishop's and everything, we'll follow you around with the camera and do, you know, show you around and you know, have you guys do some more footage and stuff, because I know like
oh yeah,
I know I've enjoyed doing this, and I know our YouTube followers, you know, I know they're having a blast watching this too, you know, checking it out, watching
Yeah.
the build and everything. And I know they'd like to see the car done, so.
Yeah, they'll be invested in for sure.
Yeah.
Will you be posting the progress on Facebook and
yeah,
whatnot?
like I always do.
Yeah.
You know, do it through my live videos usually.
And what's your
Yeah.
Facebook?
You can just go to @Armed Forces Racing or just follow me @Jeff Lambert. Yeah,
Cool.
on there.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and thanks to everybody that donated. You know, Heidi put up a donation link yesterday. I
Yeah.
think we
I
close
thought
to
that was
$200. So
Yeah, we're really
you know,
rolling.
that goes that paint and sandpaper and everything isn't cheap. You know, Tamco's covering the paint and that
Yep.
kind of stuff. But you know, all the other things that cost a lot of money.
They
you know,
really
so
do.
We appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything else? Well,
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate you watching, and we'll do some more footage on the road trip on the way home. And we'll keep in touch, and if we get some more pictures or whatever, I'll try to update you guys and post it on the YouTube. And hopefully you can go follow him on Facebook so you can see the car build, you know, get the rest of it done. And maybe we'll have more time where we can get over here and help them on the car again, but we'll see what happens.
and we have to go and see the rest of the cars.
Rest of what cars?
Jeff's
Oh, yeah,
cars.
yeah. You gotta take us over and show your other cars.
Yeah.
So we'll
get-
probably do that a separate video.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll get the Galaxy out and start it up. It
Sweet.
needs the oil pressure raised on it a little bit anyway.
Cool. I'll test
Fantastic.
drive it, make sure everything's all right, so.
You get out here and drag them down the road.
Yeah, right.
We drive it up and down our road.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I bet the neighbors are like our neighbors. They just hate you guys. You
It was
know?
funny when we moved in. The state trooper lived across the street from me. I mean, like 100 yards, and I was like, "He's gonna have fun with me."
Yeah.
But you know what? I think most people just appreciate cars. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
He never said a word.
Sweet.
No.
He
Yeah.
doesn't want to piss off his neighbor.
Well, he ended up being a good buddy, so it didn't matter.
That's
cool.
awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. We got to see some cool cars this weekend. We got to see the Rick's car, and we got to see the General Lee. That was awesome. And then a couple other people
Thanks
came
for giving
over.
me a ride now. That was
Yeah.
kick-ass,
Yeah,
man.
Jesse brought his 4-door Noah down.
Oh,
you know,
that
his
was
little rat
pretty.
Rod, and
Yep.
Crew Chief Rick's Model A, and
Yep. And then we just did you get any footage of the Bronco that was just
Yeah.
here? Yeah. And then there was one other car, wasn't there?
Yeah, we've been seeing all kinds of cars.
Oh,
all
yeah.
week.
It's been
39
yeah.
up there. You probably will get
Oh,
some
yeah.
big-
We'll see that
get some more
tomorrow.
footage tomorrow.
All right.
Appreciate you guys watching. You guys all have a good night. Please hit the subscribe button. Go check out our other channel, NZ Mopar Glen Rid. And later.
Oh my gosh.
Danny's bad about not paying attention when I'm nearby and he
Yep.
starts to drive.
I was trying to pull it out some for you. so-
Just start me on fire.
By the way.
I would love to get out of the way.
So this is what happens when we're not here to keep these guys working. They're all standing around all day goofing off.
Yeah.
And then I see how clean the shop is. They swept up and they were holding the chairs down, so not getting much done.
This is the South, man.
We got this motor turned out though. This thing's sweet.
Yep, 351 Windsor. It's got a little cam in it.
What are you running for horsepower though?
It's probably gonna set somewhere around 300 horsepower, something like that. That's what we're figuring.
Nice. But that'll be nice because I mean it's a drag car, but it'll be nice to run it on the street doing this.
Well, yeah,
you know?
I wanted, a cruiser,
Yeah.
So Mark's Performance, Mark's Performance pulleys, serpentine belt system. They donated that to us.
That's awesome.
There, of course, K&N is one of our sponsors, so you'll see K&N on everything that we have
Yep.
as well.
What other sponsors you got for the race car?
Siebert Performance. Look at here, man. You need to see this. Right here, go under here. Siebert Performance is our carburetor sponsor.
Yeah.
And we have a special edition Armed Forces Racing carburetor. So if you're looking for a carburetor for your street car or race car, alcohol, whatever you want to run, if you call up Siebert Performance and tell him you want the Armed Forces Racing edition, he gives $50 back to Armed Forces Racing for everyone.
That is cool. Yeah, that is sweet. You got it nice and clean in here too.
Yeah.
This
I tried to get all
this
that
is all
done.
painted nice. You know?
Yeah, it's all painted up. Yeah. All the homeowner cars done, firewalls painted. So
Yeah.
try to have that done before y'all got here.
Yep. And then what transmission this got in it?
This
This is a mock-up, obviously,
yeah,
right?
that's the mock-up. Yeah, but Bishop Performance Transmission, they're sending
Yeah.
down the
That's the
AOD.
transmission. We're gonna take that today, aren't we?
No, you're taking a C6 back for
Okay.
So because I'm going to put it in the race car. Bishop's going to build it.
Okay.
But no, the one that he's shipping down is is an AOD. I pulled it
Awesome.
out of a F-150 pickup truck.
Yeah.
Sent it up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So running a 350 gear with a posi rear in the back. So
So it'll still be streetable where you'll be able to haul ass down the road and not
Yeah.
be whining a million RPMs or
yeah,
whatever.
put that posi in it so we can do a little bit of burnout and have some fun.
Yeah. We can go see your other race cars too?
Yeah, let's go down there.
All right, cool.
What do you think?
Man, oh man, this is sweet, isn't it? Yeah, this is beautiful.
So we do everything on a open trailer. So that's why you see the fans and everything get stored in the car, because the core car becomes your storage for your on the way to the track.
Right.
You
Yep.
know? So
So I want you to explain the trunk lid.
oh yeah, okay. So a friend of mine I went to high school with, her daughter was 16 years old. I asked her, I said, look, I want something for the trunk. This is yours. You can have it. You can design whatever you want. So she came up with this. The red and white stripe flag is what we call the Naval Jack. That's what the Navy flew back during the Revolutionary War. The right side of the flag, and you see this is probably the more popular, famous flag, is the yellow flag with the coiled up rattlesnake that says, don't tread on me. The Naval Jack had a snake that was just laid straight across, but it still said, don't tread on me. So she took the two flags and merged them together. And it was pretty cool. So then on the snake, she went and made the We the People look like parchment paper right there.
Yep.
And then she turned the head of the snake into a POW MIA, kind of a tribute. And if you look in the eye of the snake, you'll see the POW MIA logo in the eye of the snake. So
Super badass the way she did this.
yeah, her name was right here. She's married now. I mean, this has been years ago now, so it's hard to believe. But Emily Adams was her name. She's married now. I can't remember her.
And what were you
married
saying
name,
this
but
logo here was?
This logo right here was the guy that airbrushed it on, right there, and I can't remember his name. Anyway, we paid him. He put it on there, and he added the smoke around it and put "Thanks to our troops" on it for me and that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, it turned out killer, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful car, man. I love all the little details in it too.
Yeah, Lexan glass, Lexan sides. This is all these are Lexan, these are Lexan. So these doors actually have a wing glass in them, so we just eliminated that out and went in here and just put a piece of angle aluminum in there, really, just to get
Oh, just to bump it up to, huh?
Bump it up to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and when we handmade these right here. This is aluminum rod.
Yeah.
And then what I did was I just threaded the ends of them, so now I can pull that in or push it out and adjust that window to make it,
Right.
nice and level the way I want.
Yeah,
it.
that's sweet.
And then that's actually threaded, but I put some nuts on the back side of it a little anyway. But and then and it just seals up just like the regular window would, pull it in. There, like that. So, 460 based engine, 385 series. It's bored 30 over. It's really is pretty much just a street engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing really special about it. It's got a cam. It's like a 600, 614 lift cam in it. It's a solid roller lifter. We run 38 degrees of timing in it, and it likes it there. So it really is. It's an iron block, iron heads. It's got a set of dove heads on it.
Sounds radical when you fired it up. We were down there at the other shop, and I was like, "Holy crap, let's go!"
Oh, could you hear it down there?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could hear it real good.
Oh wow, that's a
Yep.
good ways away too. So my neighbors really do like it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's it's really just a hot street motor.
Yeah.
And it moves this car fast. The thing about it is the combination is right. When you get the suspension right and it's in tune with everything else and how it's supposed to work, and you get your gear ratios right, you get your shift points right, all that stuff just works together. So, and it just makes the car work. This car works really well.
And what's this doing the quarter and the eighth and all that?
So in the 8th mile, I've been 670 at 100 mile an hour.
Yeah.
I've never ran it in the quarter.
And this is a big car. I mean, this is not something
Yeah,
that'd
this
be
car
lightweight,
weighs 3,700 pounds with me in it.
Yeah.
And it'll raise the front tires about 3 feet off the ground.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. So we've kind of tamed it down some as far as lifting the wheels and things like that, because we wanted it more to shoot out straight.
Yep.
So
And
because
what-
they used to run the oh yeah.
Yeah, you got to tell me about this again too.
Okay, all right. So what happened was when we redid the car, I painted the car once before, right? And I didn't fill that hole in. And so my wife was like, "This time, fill that hole in. You have to fill that hole in. It's driving me nuts. It's just making me crazy." And I'm like, "Okay, we'll get it." So obviously you can see that I left it,
Yep.
right? So my wife didn't see the car through the whole time that we were building it and redoing it. She didn't see it. So when I bring it home, she sees this hole, and then she sees this lettering right here.
Yeah.
So 12/7 is my wife's birthday. Okay. So we're trying to make this look military-ish is what we were
Right,
doing here
right.
with the stencils font. But 12/7 is her birthday, and this stands for because it drives my wife nuts with an arrow pointing at. So I left it on purpose. So everybody asks me why I left that hole and
Yeah.
that right there.
That's
So
sweet. I like those little
so-
touches like that though, man.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's a
like,
beautiful
oh,
car.
everybody's gonna think I'm mean,
All right, I'm gonna shut this off real quick.
So, stick your camera right here and look at the roll bar right up and in there. See that purple heart there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a story right there behind that purple heart. My mother-in-law was at a Goodwill, and they had this dude's purple heart in there, man.
Let me here. Get on this side of me, bro.
Okay. So it had this dude's purple heart in there, like from World War II, and it was in Goodwill for 50 cents. So, because it's not illegal to collect that kind of memorabilia, medals,
Right.
and sell it, but it's kind of frowned upon when it's a purple heart,
Yeah.
right? So I was like, buy it now. So I tried to contract, tried to chase, everybody that we could to try to get it back to the family or the owner or whatever, whoever it belonged to. We went through Purple Hearts United, and they're like, there's just nothing we can do.
Yeah.
So I said, well, what do you want me to do with it? And they said, well, you can donate it to a museum, but since you're a nonprofit, why don't you take it and just pay tribute to whoever this person is, because we don't know who it is.
Right.
So it's been hanging in my car since.
That is cool.
Yeah,
That's really
so
cool.
I drive with it
Yeah.
and ride with it. So pay honor to that guy.
That's
you know.
badass, brother.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So this is a race sponsorship. This is Jeff's masterclass if anybody's interested. So what are you doing to this one now?
So this is the a Galaxy we picked up from a veteran down around Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, where do you find all these damn things, man? It's all over the place?
Yeah. So, well, once you're in the Galaxy world, everybody knows, right?
Yeah, no
So-
kidding, huh?
Yeah. So this was the original car that we started on, but the floors were so gone
Yeah,
that I went to Florida and picked up that other car that you all been working on this week.
yeah.
Because the floors were already done in it. You know, so everything was done, and so that saved us, a bunch of work. So we picked it up. So eventually, my wife, she would like to drive this car. So
Yeah. And so you just make this like a street rod or
yeah, I
hot
was
rod.
going to kind of make it just a street rod.
Yep.
She wants to pick the colors and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, you got some quarters to do and everything on this one, huh?
Oh yeah, that quarter over there needs replaced.
Yeah. Yep. So what's the story with this one?
Okay, so this is a 92 Mustang GT, and it is our Armed Forces racing car. So Armed Forces Racing is a nonprofit organization that I started to give recreational therapy to disabled veterans in the form of drag racing. So what that means is they get to come to our shop, work on our cars. That's why you all were here for that initiative, right?
Right.
You taught veterans this whole weekend, right?
Yep.
So that's what this car did. We taught veterans how to work on it, do body work, do paint, all that kind of stuff, build engines, transmissions. So this car is solely built for the purpose of giving veterans ride down the drag strip.
Damn, that's
And
sweet.
then after we give them the rides, they get to, after we give them the rides and we teach them, then they get to actually drive it.
That's awesome. What in the hell kind of bug is that? Look how big that damn thing is. What is
Our
that?
Special friend, he hangs out.
It's
around
like
here.
something.
That's just the average mosquito.
Mosquito. That is no mosquito, man.
So yeah, so if you look, see it says veteran drag racing experience. So every veteran out there. So let me explain something to the civilians that are out there, so that you don't know. There's a form you get when you get out of this military called a DD-214. That's your discharge document. So if you'll look right here on the hood, we called this Project DD-214.
Oh, that's really
so, because when you get out of the service and you get that, so Crew Chief Rick was very instrumental in building this car, because I was still working a regular job, and so he didn't know it, but we snuck it around and got his dog tags, and we took his dog tags
And this is Crew Chief Rick right here.
Crew
Nobody
Chief
knows.
Rick.
So.
Yeah. So this was his. What is that? The squadron? Is that what was that what this called? What is that called? The unit? What?
Well, it's the company.
Company. So he was Knights of the Air. So I snuck around and found some of that from him. I'm sure he kind of caught on because I was calling him and asking him questions all the time.
Yeah, right.
And so yeah. So any veteran that sees this, that sees Project DD-214 on it, they're gonna get a big kick out of it, because it's kind of like a club you're a member of that you earn.
Right. Something that you worked your ass off for,
Yeah.
Man, that's a sweet car too. So what do you got in this thing?
This has got the stock 5.0 in it.
Okay.
So really all that happened was Rick and I just pulled it apart, and we did our own little hone job here and cut the ridge out of it here, and put some rings and bearings in it and put it back together, and it's been running strong since.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
Yeah.
I bet she gets up and moves too, though.
It does pretty good for
There's some nice fat slicks on here too, huh?
Yeah. So, but you can see it's got 2 seats in it.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Oh,
I mean,
by
that's
the way,
super cool.
that shifter's homemade. Rick made that shifter.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a homemade shifter. And
Yeah,
so,
this is beautiful.
yeah, we tore the dash out of it. It really is a street car. I mean, it's, except as we've lightened it up a bunch.
Yeah.
And Rick went in and made like a custom dash for it and that kind of stuff to give it that race car look and feel.
Yep.
You don't want the veterans just to get in a street car. You want them to actually get into a real race car, right?
Right. Yeah.
So rear end's got a mini spoil in it, and they do it. So
Yeah, this is awesome, man.
Rick raced it the whole year, the first year in the points. The very first night out, Rick raced this car. He got to the finals.
Oh, really?
Yeah, got in the finals. Lost to the guy, but very first night out in this car.
That's kick-ass.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if y'all ever want to donate to this, I mean, what we do here, you can go to armedforcesracing.org. There, go to our Support Our Heroes page, or you can donate on our Facebook page as well.
Sweet.
If we wrap that in plastic and then I put a piece of cardboard right in front of it, it should be fine. Hi.
So we drove all the way to South Carolina to help veterans work on the car. But I think the real reason is they wanted us to just take this transmission back.
Chris,
So-
we're bringing you a transmission.
So
Legendary Bishop's Performance, right? Legendary. That's
one of our sponsors is Bishop's Performance, and also
One of our sponsors.
one of their sponsors. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take this back to Chris Bishop at Bishop's Performance, and they're gonna rebuild this transmission, set it up for racing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a trans brake in it, set it up for some top bulb racing for the Red Galaxy over there.
Oh, for the one that you
Yeah.
just had running? Okay. Yeah, I thought it was the other car.
Nope.
Nice, that'll be sweet, man. Yeah, you got a nice shop here too.
Thanks, man.
I like this mezzanine or whatever, the way it's set up, you know?
We just built that last year.
Yeah? Yeah. How big's your shop?
1,800 square feet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. So this is Crew Chief Rick's 39 that he's building right now. And everything's kind of mocked together. And he was telling me that, well, you tell a story. You're right here.
Well, where do you want to start?
On the, you were saying about the body being all rotted out and stuff when you started.
Yeah. When I bought this, I was actually looking for a 46, 47 Ford pickup truck. Couldn't find one.
Yeah.
And guy had an advertisement for 40 Fords, so I went down and looked at them.
And you don't find these, man. They're rare.
He had 3 or 4 of them. And he had this 39 it's a 39 standard underneath a shed. So I looked at it and looked it over and gee, it didn't look too bad, so I bought it. Brought it home, started taking it apart.
It was pretty bad.
That's what we call a leverite. Should have left it right where we found it. But anyway, yeah, took it apart, started frame up. There was rot in the frame, had to cut some pieces out and put new pieces in. I actually put some outside skin pieces on it in the area. It's got a Ford 9-inch out of a 60 Ford. Same place I found the rear end. I asked the guy if he had any small block Fords. He says, yeah, there's one laying over there, but I don't know what it is. So anyway, I looked it up. It was a 289, which was what I was looking for. And sent it to the machine shop. It's 30 over. Got a mild cam in it. And a Holly 600 on it. Transmission's a 4-speed overdrive out of a mid-80s Ford F100. And we're hoping that works good. It's got a Mustang 2 front end and parallel leaf rear end, rear springs. And I hope it rides a lot better than my Model A with buggy springs on it.
No kidding, huh?
But
It's crazy though, because you don't see these anymore. The coupes, you know, the sedans you see all over the place, but you don't see the coupes like this. And I mean, I could tell, I was looking at some of the work that you did on here, but like you were telling me some of the work that, you know, cutting all the panels out and everything, you went a long ways on this car. I mean, this has come a long ways since you got it.
oh, it is. Yeah, I mean, it's floors are all new in it, and although you can't really see that. And it was all. The only thing I bought as far as replacement panels was a bottom door on the other side panel, quarter panels, and the rear valance panel. The rest of it has been.
What color are you planning on painting this?
Well, my wife and I are debating that right now.
Yeah?
She wants a kind of a plum color.
Yeah.
But, I'm looking more at a burgundy.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Do it a burgundy plum color. Yeah, these are really rare. I mean, these are almost as rare as like, you know, Heidi not bitching. Yeah.
Other people don't have to look at you.
This recorder was hit bad.
Yeah.
Or fender was hit bad, and they gotta.
Yeah, you have some planishing to do on that panel, huh? But I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm like, that's gonna be pretty simple to fix as far as hammering it out and whatever, you know. Hammer dolly for days.
I've hammered and dollied
Yep.
on it for
You need
several hours
you need a
already.
planishing hammer, bro. Yeah, you need a planishing hammer. That'll help a lot. Oh, this is beautiful though. I mean, I always love the 40 Fords. I mean, I think the 39s and 40s are just beautiful. Hard to find too, you know. And I always like that back window, the way they got that split down that back window. I'm getting a glare right here. I'm gonna have to back up a little bit. But yeah, this is another beautiful hot rod. So
Marco, we've got a 40 Ford too.
what?
Yeah.
Where do you have that at?
40
my
Ford.
garage.
Up in
Really?
the house. And then
Damn.
there's a full fiberglass front and tilt front end out back here. If we're putting on it, we're gonna make a gasser out of it.
Oh, that's gonna be sweet.
That'll be a ground up.
Yeah. When do we get to work on that one?
Whatever you want.
Well, I'm not starting on it until this one's done.
Yeah. Yep.
That's the secret.
I'm getting the look, man.
We gotta build the frame and everything for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toby Gant was his name, down out of Florida. He had it up for sale, and we had a rendering done of a gasser we wanted to do. He was like, "Hey, I want to donate this to y'all. Come down and get it." So
Oh,
we came
man.
down and got it, and he had it on a pallet. And
That's cool.
yeah,
That would
you
be
know,
outstanding.
and it's pretty rotted. I mean, the if I remember right, the bottom of that one's good. It's everything up top seems to be rotted on that one, right? Like around the window frames and that kind of stuff.
The bottom's rotted and the top.
Oh,
So it's all rotted.
yeah, there you go.
Ground up, he said. Ground up.
Well, I think we're gonna get out of here and get on the road. I really appreciate everything you guys done for us and let us come up here and spend time with you, and you know, all the fun that we had in the shop and just being able to hang out with you guys. You know.
It's been a pleasure for us.
Man, I tell you, yeah, you made an impact on all the veterans. I want you to know. I mean, a lot of these guys they're all telling me and messaging me like, "Oh man, I got to learn something," you know.
Oh, that's cool.
And so, you know, Chris and Casey down there, they let us use their shop because you know they had better lighting for one, but the heat in case it got cold on us and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. So you know, it was awful kind of him to do that, but. Those guys run that Cars for Causes program down there, you know, and that's exactly kind of what we both do. So we collaborated on a project, and you made a difference in their lives too. So I appreciate you.
Oh, we had a blast, man. We had so much fun. I know last night when we got back to our hotel room, I passed cold out. I was done. I was beat, man.
Yeah.
We
My ass
really
was dragging.
appreciate veterans. You know.
Yeah, well.
We are patriots, and so we appreciate you guys.
Well, I hope millions of people see these videos because what you all did. I mean, if I've watched the videos and standing there watching you all work with and show these veterans, and you can see it in their face that they're paying attention and hanging on to every word you'd say.
It was fun though. I mean, it was a fun for me to be able to come up and help you guys and just hang out. And I mean, and you know, when we got here a couple days ago, you know, you guys were just friends, but now it seems like I got family. I got everybody's phone numbers and stuff. I'll be pestering you guys all the time now. So
Yeah.
I have to say that my favorite thing was when just watching the building confidence, like every hammer blow, you know, you could see more confidence coming out in all of it.
Yeah.
You know, everybody with
Yeah,
their
well,
working.
well, like Gordon, when we were telling him, I was showing him the piece, and he's like, I don't know how to do that. And I go, well, then let's do it, you know.
Yeah.
And when he was done making that piece, you could tell he was super satisfied. He was all excited about it. And then when we were getting ready to leave, I'm like, did you have fun? And he's like, yeah, I had a blast. He goes, but I don't know if I want to do it again.
But that's the honesty I love, you know. It's like just be straight with people. But I really was impressed. I thought everybody did a great job.
Well, it's nice having you all around because if I hammer something too far, I've got somebody I can go ask.
Yeah, but I just like it when people dive headlong into stuff because
That's
you
what
learn you learn from the doing and not the talking.
That's what you get when you get veterans together,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I had a
That is
blast, man. It
true.
was so much fun, you guys. I appreciate it. And we're going to get the hell out of here. We're going to go see some other sites. And all I can say is thank you.
All right, you're welcome, man. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, later.